I have no idea what time the teenager goes to work today, so I'm getting coffee for me and baby coffees for the kids.
Hey friend, I'm Lish, a 39-year-old self-taught artist from the US. And over the past 5 years, I've been on a journey to become the woman I needed as a child. Right now, I'm building a website and a podcast, finishing my first painting series, and writing a book series. I've been quiet for a while, tucked away in hermit mode, learning how to juggle all of the pieces of building a creative life. Some days, I balance it all beautifully, and some days, I don't. But I'm here to show you the real process, the messy parts included, and hopefully you become your own greatest gift along the way. I spent a lot of years feeling stifled, holding myself back. Now I'm doing more by slowing down, reconnecting with nature and with the wide-eyed dreams I've had since I was young. And together, we're on a mission to fulfill our purpose. So grab your latte, get cozy, and welcome to the journey. Hello, Fiskerma. It's good to see you again. I think this is the third time I've tried making this entry. I don't know. Just something never really felt right with it. But I'm giving myself some grace while I try and wrap my head around this long form content and how exactly I want to go about it. I picked the best and worst time of year to really make an effort on this too, but we're here, we're giving 100% of what we can give right now, and while I also navigate holidays, work, finishing my website, and finishing holiday shopping, honestly, I'm always doing something, so it is what it is, and the most satisfying thing to me is completing something that I poured my heart into, and I did a lot of that this weekend. Actually, this weekend I was so productive, and although I'm mentally exhausted now, I feel so at peace and actually more inspired now. I guess it's true what they say, inspo and creativity find you while you're working. While I was working on my site this weekend, memories of the first time I tried to make my website came to mind. I think I pulled up Wix.com for the first time like 2, maybe 3 years ago. I don't know. I really can't remember. It could have actually been longer than that. But I tried to build a space for my artwork, and it just never really panned out. And since then, I've tried countless more times to no avail. I just was never happy with it, and I always felt like there was a block, some sort of block preventing me from completing it, until recently. Now, I'm sitting here with my vision of what this space could be for not only me, but for you too. And I realized just how much I've grown in the last 2 years. But growth isn't just about adding. It's about releasing. And over the past 5 years, I went from a soon-to-be girl mom with big ambitions, no clear direction, anger issues, so many mind blocks, and lots of generational trauma, and a huge agonizing fear that I couldn't possibly be the mom my daughter would need, to now being strong, confident, resilient, and hyper-focused on goals I have while also maintaining a work-life balance, and I think a pretty successful mother of 3 now. I honestly have already felt like I've lived several pieces of different lives, but now I feel reborn. There were a lot of beliefs that were not mine that I had to extract from my entire being. There was generations of trauma I had to heal from, and there were a lot of shifts I had to get through in order to find the parts of me that were actually me. in order to get to the point where I can focus on my goals and be the person I wanted to be, not the version that my parents created. I've always had this belief that after a certain age, it's all up to you. It no longer matters the who, what, where, when, whys in your life, because you are old enough to seek your own knowledge and answers. And especially now, the I don't know just isn't a valid excuse anymore. If you want something, you can have it. You just have to figure it out.
For example, if you don't like your situation, no one's coming to save you. You have to have the absolute audacity to save yourself. By letting go of the burdens of your past, you will find your true peace and what you actually want. First, you face your shadows and clear the dust from the skeletons you try so hard to hide. And honestly, every single person has a version of themselves they hate. So stop trying to forget about it, shoving it down deep and trying to ignore it. Fight that version. Forgive yourself for not knowing what you know now and let it stay in the past. Quit carrying that shit with you. It's not the now you unless you let it be. Once you let go, you can start building the new you. You can find out what you like, what you don't, what lights your soul on fire, and what gives you the ick. One of my favorite feelings is seeing something I don't align with and just being able to walk away from it. Or changing the channel, whatever the case may be. Just like that. I move on. That's it. It doesn't come with me. I don't think about it later. It was there and now it's not. And it's really crazy because after all of this inner work, I move differently now. I sound different. I'm still kind of working on that outward appearance, but I'm already much more aligned with my true self and what it is I really want to convey just in my own body. And it's actually kind of fun to experiment with outfits and hairstyles and everything because I'm definitely not the same as I was even a year ago. Becoming the new me and discovering my highest version might have started off by swimming through swamp water, but it has made me appreciate every little thing I have accomplished or received now. The trick to starting is just being brave enough to navigate the changes that come with healing. But at the end of the day, the person you're with the most is you. And to me, loving who I am is far worth the discomfort of learning who I'm meant to be in the first place. Now, I'm not here to convince you of anything. I'm here to share my story, what I've learned on my own journey, what worked, what didn't, and why that's the case. But everyone is different, and we all have a different path. So take what resonates and leave the rest. I hope today's video helped you in some way, and I'd love to know your thoughts, where you are in your own journey, and something you really enjoy right now. So until next week, keep dialing in on all the aspects of your life that you want to make prominent in your new version, and leave the rest by the wayside. Focus on what you can do now, and just remember that 1% better each day is better than not moving at all. And I promise you, if I can do it, you can do it too. I'll see you next Monday. Bye.
How cute am I? Just me, not wearing enough layers, drinking a cold energy drink, and walking when the wind feels like icicles. It's fine.